Do you have a furry in your life that you want to get a gift for, but not sure what? I'm going to give you some suggestions in this video. Are you ready? Let's go! Hey guys, I'm Kame the Turtle, and you are watching Turtle Time. Today we're tackling the idea of giving gifts for furries. Now, this is by no means a catch-all, a one-size-fits-all if you would. This is just merely a suggestion and a starting point to get your creative juices flowing. And at the end of the video, if you can think of some other ideas that I haven't touched upon myself, let me know in the comments below. I would honestly love to hear them. And if I get enough, I may even do a part 2. Well, let's get this ball rolling with the first item on the list. Art. Furries are at the core a very artistic-centered community. We get art of our own personal characters all the time. If we have the money to anyway, or at least the skills to draw it ourselves. So if you know what their character is and looks like, you can commission artists to draw a piece for them. But do try to keep it safe for work, unless you know what they would be down for with that character. And in any case, just assume that they would like it to be safe for work anyway. Having artwork done of their characters, enjoying something that they personally would love to do, or maybe hang out with some friends, maybe your own personal character in the mix, is always a great idea, in my book anyway. But art could also be something like making a crochet item of their character, getting a keychain made, something acrylic, or maybe handcrafting something made of clay. And if you can do it by yourself, that's just bonus points, because that shows that you have put in your personal time and effort on this project. I don't know anyone who would turn that down. Next one's up to debate. But if their character is a canine or a house cat, maybe a collar. Something that they could possibly wear while in fursuit, or out of it, they are up to it. Some makers do offer collars as an additional purchase item, or if you do decide to go to somewhere like Petco, make sure to get one for a large breed, just so they have room to breathe. Alright, next up, this is if they already have a fursuit. Fursuit maintenance items. This could be additional disinfecting spray for the fursuit, brushes to make sure the fur is all nice and smooth, or maybe something like a new balaclava, Under Armour to help keep the sweat off from the inside of the fursuit. If you know they're saving up for a fursuit, you can get them any of the previous items mentioned as a starting kit so that they can take care of their future fursuit. Or you can give them money directly so that they can, in fact, get a fursuit themselves. I know that's majorly appreciated, especially with how much some fursuits can cost. By the way, if any of this seems like a good idea to you, make sure to leave a like. What about for the younger fur who's still growing? Well, you can get them ear and tail set that you can pick up from most any place like Amazon or even the local Hot Topic / Spencer's. The trick there will be finding the ones that match their fursona's colors. And if they're an unusual species like a turtle like me, well, good luck finding something in the general stores. you may want to go to a specialized shop for that. While many fursuit makers will not make fursuits for the young ones still growing, they may be able to do tails and ears for them so that they can grow into them. These are items typically able to grow with the child in question. Now, what if you're broke as a joke, cannot afford any of these options, and you do not have an artistic bone in your body? What can you do then? Well, you can, in fact, offer to go with them to a fur meet or a convention, especially if it's their first time going to said meet or convention. This gives them someone they know they can talk to, as well as a familiar body there, if they can't take up the nerve to talk to somebody new. You may have to force some conversations going by breaking the ice yourself with somebody. You don't even have to like furries in general, but as long as you care for that person in your life, and don't rag on them too much about being a furry, then generally these acts of offering to go with them is an amazing offer that many find heartfelt. I know I would be honored if someone offered to go with me to a fur meet who had never really had interest in furries before. Oh, and there's always one more option available on the table. Getting in items related to that person's fursona character. Like if they have a fox character, you could simply get fox-related items for them. I'm a turtle myself, and I collect some things turtle-related. So when someone gets something like these guys for me, I know they're thinking about me. Do you think I missed anything on this list? Let me know in the comments below. If you're thinking about going to the convention with somebody, not sure what to expect, I'll link up my experience at Midwest Furfest 2019 in the cards above and description below. Check it out later. Or you can check out the video on the screen right now. And if you liked what you saw and want more, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell for notification when my next video airs. Leave a like, maybe a comment, share with your friends, family, other furry friends that you might know. And I hope to see y'all next time. Johnny.